Trying to help wake up. Barely. Yeah, I figured that might be the problem. So I might have to turn down the game volume as I'm doing that. So let's try again, because I'm gonna have to edit it in Adobe, and then like really amp up the volume. But right now it's just kind of default volume is what they had it at. No, it's gonna be linked to that. Okay. Right, well that's something on my to-do list, but I am also planning on redoing this the stream in general to OBS Studio anyway for all the plugin support. Was gonna do it today, but I actually have an hour or two, well 2 hours to play before I have to go off and give my mum back her car from yesterday after my headlight went out. What am I doing? I don't need to check well. That was a bit of a dumb thing for me. Can you hear me in the game just alright? Just about, yeah, balanced. Always trying to... Every game's different. We need teleport. What we're doing? We're going to the cocoon. We're gonna go back to the cocoon. We're gonna... Some ass, take some name. Oh, do I? That's weird. I'll put it as mute. I'm positive I did. Are you sure? Hold on. I was gonna say, is that your in-game music? Yeah, I think that it should be your in-game music. Yeah. Okay. No worries. No worries. I make mistakes all the time about music and like my mic being off and things. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it at all. But yeah, in the end of last stream, we pre-buffed everyone, got everyone's equipment ready. So I'm training Fang up because I want her in my team because her as a synergist is ridiculous. Even her basic skills are like braver rather than brave. So I definitely want her in the team for that, if nothing else. And luckily I haven't invested too much in Saz's weapons, so when the time comes, I'll change to Fang. But unfortunately, we couldn't get the egg and do mission 55. Unless we spam death and hope we get a death kill, it's just not going to happen. Oh, didn't manage to mute the mic. Sorry. So now we're just going to do a little leisurely stroll. If I have to fight some dudes, I'll be fine. We should be able to kick anyone's ass now. We managed to get some good accessories as well by doing those side missions, which is mostly what we've got equipped is because Lightning's my main at the moment in terms of the main person. If they die, it's game over. I've given her all the HP, like the best HP accessories I've got. And then I've given Saz all the catalogs to get extra items and shrouds, and I think Vanilla has one and got some ways to keep her alive too, because she's the healer. If she dies, I'm going to have to use Renew or a Phoenix down, and I want to avoid doing that when I can. Not like I don't have Aegisol for days. But the Shroud's already paying dividends, getting Aegisols. Ooh, coffee, yeah. Good idea. This music I actually quite like for first thing in the morning. Quite nice. Yeah, you get your coffee, and I'll see you soon. In the meantime, I'm just gonna kill people and take names. I said that way too casually. I'm gonna sound like a serial killer. Easy 4K. So because we've been in the Grand Pulse all this time, we should be really, honestly, we're probably going to be pretty overpowered. Even though we don't have access to rank 5 stuff. Oh, okay. If you're that determined, we'll do it. So we spent 8 to 900k on Hope, Fang, and Saz. I may turn the in-game volume up just sorry, in-game volume down just a little bit. For some reason, ever since my cat yesterday, they have put it back to 25. But no, hold on. Keep it at 20, minus 20 decibels, and then I should turn the in-game volume in my headphones down. That should match it. There we go.
Change of plan.
Actually, no, we don't want that. We want to try disaster. Just get the staggers really going. Now, we would have done all the Titan trials, but there's like a super version of this guy, and he's pretty much his multicast with Quake is killing all of our. Oh, it's either Quake or Ruinga is killing all of, just killing me. I can't beat it. I managed to get his health down a bit, but honestly, everything has to go so perfectly just to get that. It's not even worth it. So I'm gonna go back to Cocoon. Hopefully, unlock level 5 Crystarian. I assume there is a level 5. If I remember right, there is. And then go back to it, as well as doing like mission 50 onwards. I think there's only 1 or 2 missions we haven't done up to level 50. That is a cool backdrop. I really like how it all just slowly falling down. I think that's something Final Fantasy's always had in spades, is good locations and good atmosphere. Let's not bother with you. Let's just go straight to Cocoon. Right, let's save up. So we spend around 12 to 13 hours in Grand Pulse doing side missions and unlocking the chocobos and things. So effectively it's 12 hours of grinding, even if it's not all fighting. Getting, not really better items for battle, but could help us out. Hopefully the items also include like upgrade materials. That was my hope. And I should try and upgrade it. Yes, here we go. Back to Cocoon. Oh, and also the cat got me this morning. I don't know if you can see. No, you won't be able to see. It's like the worst angle.
Our minds were made up. We'd realized along the way that choice was the only thing we had left. Maybe we'd fall short. Maybe we'd never even come close. But someone, someday, would know we'd tried.
I actually don't know if this goes to the end of the game or not. It does say you can't come back for some time, so I'm assuming you get another chance to go back. We can do them side missions. But we should be overpowered for this bit, honestly. I'll do it on that one, just in case something goes wrong. Use our backup save.
Your Eminence. It is time. The people await your address.
And so, we greet the new dawn.
People of Cocoon, my fellow citizens, we have survived the twilight and gather now to welcome the dawn of the day on which we decide our fate. Many are the lessons we have learned during our long night of hardship and sacrifice.
Imagine being a spectator for this.
Choices which must be made as our hearts dictate and not abandoned to uncaring chance. Let us forge ahead with unflinching courage and honor the fallen with
Here we come.
Close call. And the hero saves the day. Probably should have covered that.
Intruders on the race circuit. Confirm postal safety. All units respond with lethal force.
Hi there. Cut him off! Oh, think we have a winner.
Now!
You're dead!
You first!
One to me.
What's happened, Peter?
Let's go! Hiya! Yeah! Hiya! Rampara!
It is an amazing cutscene. I have hiccups now. Excuse me. Yeah, I didn't want to talk through it because I don't like talking through cutscenes. Especially one as awesome as that. Yeah, I'm gonna be muted just while I eat, if that's alright. My apologies, and I still have hiccups. My missus just brought in pizza. So. Oh. Yeah, I'll still be playing as much as I can with one hand.
Until next time. What's that sound?
Say again, Patrol, and speak clearly. The armies of Pulse, they're using transgates! Transgates? How many coming through? Numbers unconfirmed, but it's a full-scale invasion. Eden's being overrun.
Protect Eden!
Where are they? They're not.
Came from Pulse? Where'd they come from?
What are those things?
An army of creatures is attacking the city. It's a Pulse invasion force. Your Eminence, we must evacuate. to it than that. They're saying Eden is crawling with pulse nasties.
Fresh off the ark, I'd wager.
This is out of control. What'll happen to Cocoon?
It's all out war. Did we cause this by coming back? Or Tantalus's prediction? It's all coming true.
Well, his future stops right here. We're the ones who decide what happens next.
Let's get moving.
Right.
Okay.
We have to stop the Falcon.
Yeah.
That's
No, just doesn't care. He's like, there's war, you know, global domination, you know, almighty supreme fal'Cie, manipulating everyone. We'll just stop it. No idea how. That's the thing with Snow. He just has no idea how. He'll just make promises after promises. Hey, I fought a Tomberry. I was so happy. And I know that one of the trials is a Tomberry as well. I can't wait to fight a Tomberry. I love that Tomberry emote. And the Chocobo with the hat. So cool. Yeah, I'm on my last slice of pizza and then we're just going to mash through them all. Bear with me just for another 30 seconds. And we're back. You have so many cool emotes. Right. Start a fresh can. Let me just open a can of a whoop-ass. I really want to get my Princess Garnet's butt. You know what? 9 is something. Damn, that thick. 9 is something I've never played. It's legendary. I want to play it. I will play it on stream. I will finish it. I just haven't played it yet at all. So there's no point in me playing it privately if I want to play it on stream, you know? The Final Fantasy PS1 era in general, I entirely skipped. I didn't have the access to it. I had a PlayStation, I just didn't know the Final Fantasy games even existed. So, yeah, I grew up in a village in nowhere. Yeah, everyone tells me FF9 is awesome. It's on the top of everyone's list. You know, top 3 normally, if not higher, if not the best. Whee, dodged you. Okay, apparently not for long. It doesn't really matter. We can absolutely destroy these guys. Wait, why is snow in here? Why did they change my... Why? Why didn't they just keep the same team? They literally just took out Saz for Snow for no reason other than he took part in the cutscene. Well, so did everyone else. Now we have to redo all these. Alright, well, we definitely want Commander, Synergist, Ravager, Decimation to start with, because we want to hit hard and fast. Relentless Assault for when we want to go out. Triple Ravager for... These are like our 3 main ways of attacking. Then, just in case things get... My voice just went weird then. It's like... I need to Donald up. Double medic. Coalesces to make sure we can get back. And then... Diversity is always a nice one to have. There we go. All things should be. I could have used the opportunity to get Fang in, but until Fang is able to give haste to people, I'd much rather just have the haste. Because lightning and vanilla at level 50 weapons is gonna be so much more valuable to me than Fang being able to attack or giving brave. That sounds like the post. Lionheart. No? Oh. Blake too.
Like, oh, it's post. Thanks.
Thanks for that one.
Fair play, you tell me who you are, but like, thanks for being blunt about it. It's post.
It's post.
Really?
I would never would have guessed. Like, what gave it away?
Wait, you said it. Miserable fuck.
Absolute misery. Really well actually. XIII actually was here at the start, which was greatly appreciated. Really got off to a good start, and yeah, makes you feel good in the world.
Oh.
Wisdom does.
But the villagers woke up, so they're getting their morning coffee and talk about how amazing FF9 because it is.
Oh, me.
Yes, you are half asleep. It'll be okay for now. Yeah, that's fine. That's true.
I don't know about this.
If only we could fly.
Yeah, that's
We
fine.
can jump.
Huh? What are you?
Nothing to it. See you ground side.
Wait a minute. You're all crazy.
Don't want to get left behind, do you? Just remember, don't drop the gizmo.
Bang! This thing?
Yeah, it's Hecaton. Isn't that the gizmo to give him, like, anti-grav near the floor?
You could have won me.
That's how they get around on Cocoon.
That's how light gets around.
Let's go.
Technically, he's true twice there. Light bounces on things. Travel.
Right.
I like how Lion just absolutely kicks ass and everyone else is just barely get on the ground. Finally, at chapter 12, we spent 10 hours on chapter 11. Let's see if Fang can get haste yet. I doubt it. Yeah, only level 1. It'll probably be like a level 5 skill. It just costs so much just for a small inkling. Yeah. I don't think I'll be able to get that until close to the end, I guess. I remember in the speedrun actually, I just remember this area. It's actually close to the end. So, well, I'm not gonna say like 10 minutes away from the end, but I think they were about 2 hours into the speedrun at the time, and the run was 3.5 hours or 3 hours. So, yeah, a little bit far in.
Just another battle.
One Aegis very nice. We're probably gonna rack up so many Aegis souls. By the time we come back to doing the hunts, we can use them constantly for all the missions. I don't think I'll have to turn to a medic anytime soon, to be honest.
Stay down. Change of plan.
I'm pretty sure we got this, you know. I think we have like double health, almost double health compared to when we had it at the, from Fort Barthandless. Sanctum Archangel. Easy. Also, we do have channel points, so they are going to get expanded as time goes on. But at the moment, you can. I think I need a little hydrate. You can do a hydrate for 100 points. I'm sure C8 you've got plenty by now, especially because you followed so early on. Yeah, I plan to expand that. I'm also going to be changing things over to the OBS Studio to make everything look more professional, you know, and get plugins and all that good stuff. So, yeah, hopefully many more improvements in the next week or two.
Say goodbye.
Absolutely wrecking them. Compared to 4 armor, these are easy. I still can't believe that level, like, once you, I think their initial weapons went to level 15. You don't collect the bonus boxes, but 1.5. Without the bonus boxes, that's pretty mental. I think I put Hydrate to 100. I think pretty much every interaction or, redeemable thing will be 100, or something low like that. You know, just to give people options. I'm not a big fan of waiting, people having to wait for 5,000 for just a small thing, you know. If Steam ever like really picks up, I guess, if that's the right word for it, it might slowly have to come up just to balance the amount of potential spamming.
Cavalry, stand down! Eden's under our jurisdiction.
No, I don't care. You're gonna die. Having overpowered stats plus haste, it's not going to go too well for them. Phantom Seraph. Okay. Honestly, they shouldn't be. Even if we don't know what they are, we should be easy. Okay. Cancel. We don't go after him then. We'll go after the other one. Go after the targeting beacon. Get rid of that. When they guard, they do so little damage, there's no point going after them. In there you go. When you get to smite them for 99999, it feels so good. Right, let's get rid of that targeting beacon. Only did a bit of damage, it's fine. Oh, well, we can actually go and try a disaster for this. All the lightning damage. I feel like, whenever I do triple, I always feel like I'm Palpatine. Can I get him in the air? No. Oh, well, it doesn't really matter. $1.5k though, really Really something. A slight itch. Lightning flex is when she just dived down and just gunned everyone down.
They're here for Orphan. If it's close to the Fal'Cie Eden, they're probably headed for the heart of the Sanctum.
Right. And if they destroy it,
Hi, Goku.
bad things are gonna happen.
So long, Cocoon.
Then we better get there before they do.
Damn
Yeah.
straight.
Uh-oh. Let's move!
You're gonna be a good boy, not eat the microphone. Or stand on the boom arm. Let's go. Oh, it's only Behemoth King. Yeah, I'll kick her ass. Like, to be honest, when you first get to Grand Pulse and a little bit after, they are hard to beat, and their Sunder is still like concerning. But overall, just getting haste and try disastering him, and hopefully get him to stagger before he can actually transform, or around the time he transforms and get him in the air. It's just automatic win after that point. The only way we lose is if they just sunder on lightning after, you know, one after another. Which has happened before, but only one king. We should be fine. We can beat 2 kings now, as long as we're a bit careful. So right now we just, you know, push that percentage up as high as possible. Then by the time they start transforming, we should be about ready to stagger them. Hi, yes, thank you, yes, hi. You giving everything a little nosy. Thanks for that. And just being a high percentage like this by now, lightning just does so much damage per attack. And with having protection, we're gonna win this. Get him in the air. Okay, apparently not. I was just trying to flex then. Get in the air. Get in the air. Get in the air. Alright, fair enough. Don't. Be stubborn. Hi, Goku. You're looking at me like you want some attention, mate.
We're never gonna make it.
Not with an attitude like that, we won't.
Come on then. You know I've only just had food, but you're gonna be all over my belly, aren't you? Yes, there's cables everywhere. But no. Don't eat the cable. You know better than that. I say that, but you continue to do it. But no. Not even looking. Wait, that is not for you to chew on. Out. Out the mouth. You behave now? Like, if you just skip the Grand Pulse pretty much the entirety, half of these will see, yeah, you've just seen for the first time. But because we've been fighting all the side missions, we've seen them all. So we know all their weaknesses by now. I caught you. I caught you trying to eat it. You start leaning in and going, ah. No, it's not for you. It's not for you, kitten. Understand? There's no piss off. Ooh, there's a bunch more. Guess that was just a warm-up. If that was just a warm-up, we'll see. Even 4, we should be fine. Then we got fire weapons. Oh, no! Stop it! You're being a bad boy. You're doing so well this morning.
Thank you.
You don't normally eat things. Why are you chewing on cables now? Oh, like, oh well, these are aura buns, but having stop is so annoying. Right, let's go for the aggro. We should be fine. We shouldn't need to heal. Yeah. You better not. Okay, Goku's going away. I got us down to just under half health. Which, to be honest, it's actually not too bad. But it's still not the easiest fight. I think without haste, a lot of these fights would still be quite hard, or they would just last longer. But having haste heals will help. It helps us some. You only really need one healer. Having haste effectively just makes you need only one healer. All right, we're going straight for Behemoth King here. We're going to ignore these aura bonds.
Thank you.
Plus, now they're all staggered. Extra damage. Let's go! Easy Behemoth King. Don't let him transform. Get him in the air. Get him in the air. There we go. Okay. No, stop it. Stop it. Don't let him transform. No, 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 no. Don't let him. Oh, just. They almost actually let him transform then, because of the stop. Oh, we've lost the haste. So Orobon mixed with other strong enemies, like Behemoth King, would be an issue. Like, you know, if we didn't have a preemptive strike, this might have gone a lot harder. Now it's just a case of waiting until stop runs out. There's pretty much no point in getting haste again at this point in the fight. Oh, we have protect. By the time we're giving haste everyone, it'll be, you know, it'll be the end anyway. Fyra, Fandara, thank you. It's still possible to stagger without haste for Tri-Disaster. It's just not as consistent. It's that early part in the bar that you have to try and get ahead. So you guys have to have like pretty much good timing with each other's attacks to be able to keep that chain going long enough so it doesn't go back down. Let's go! Rebel Heart. That is just snow, right? Yeah. Good for the diagnostic system. This emblem boosts magical and physical power when the wearer is severely wounded. Okay, so he basically just gets this a big boost once he's near death. This just has fight all over it. Look at that backdrop. So cool. Oh look, I called it. I'm clairvoyant. Okay. There we go. For a second then I thought it wasn't actually going to come at us. With all these flying enemies, it's the stoop attack that's pretty much kills you. It's the pretty much one shot attack. Now that and the mission though it hits us for two-thirds of our health at the moment, which is insane. All right, let's go triple Rav, dagger him ASAP, and then just keep him pinned down. More daggers. Keep that still not going. With haste, it's still knocking so much easier as well. Look at this, he just has no chance. By the time lightning finishes, Saz starts and then Neil starts. And then lightning starts again. Just constant. There's the soup.
To the victor go the spoils.
Easy. Yeah, this side questing definitely did a lot for this area. Definitely made things a lot easier. Oh, we might be able to get away with just staggering these guys. Only having 120%. It's not going to be that hard. Remember, we see that haste box is when we change over because the skill's already working. So we can immediately change over because we already know that Vanille's going to get haste. There we go. Oh, you got an upgrade. Look at you, all fancy. Don't think I've seen that before. Hey fellas, how's your health plan? We'll just keep buffing. Absolutely just demolishing these guys. Even though Saz doesn't have as much damage as Vanilla or Lightning, the percentage increase helps. You earn the 13 set on Steam. Yeah, I would advise. I mean, I don't know if I'm currently running an unofficial FF13 patch that you can just download off of a certain site. I forget which, but if you type in FF13 fix for PC, you can download this fix. It works for both 13 and 13.2. It's the same fix, and it pretty much just ups your resolution limit from 1080p to 4K or whatever your system can manage, and it also uncaps the frame rate to 60, and it helps get rid of a lot of the frame rate issues, especially if you don't have a controller. Because it's not, there's an issue with this game that, and the M32, where it's constantly scanning for controllers and such, and then it gets laggy because of it. Proto Behemoth, that's new. But if you put that patch in, all you have to do is just download the file and put it in the right folder. That's all you have to do. And from there, you should be good. The only issue I've found by having that fix in, it's been brilliant. It's been working perfectly. This game feels so much better to play at 60 FPS and rather than 30 FPS and better resolution. The only thing I found with it though is at the start of Chapter 8, when Saz and Vanille are in the Chekro land, that kind of for lack of a better word, a casino place, or like a theme park. One of the first cutscenes, it crashes if you're in full screen mode. So you just have, for that one cutscene, you just have to pretty much quit the game, go into windowed mode. Oh, actually we actually have to heal here. Just go into windowed mode, and then for me it just worked fine. And then after that, just put it back into full screen mode, and not had an issue since. But it is worth it for me because 13.2. I have a really good PC. All right, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I have a really good PC. And it just struggles. It struggles to run 13.2 without any frame rate issues, and in cutscenes and things. But it's because of the code. It's not because of the port. It's not because that your system isn't good enough, because it will be, most likely. So for 13 and 13.2, I would definitely advise getting that patch in. Even if that one cutscene does crash on you, it's better to have 5 minutes of just restarting the game just for one cutscene. And put it in windowed mode, and then enjoy the rest of the game. Then put up with the bad frame rate and everything the whole game. Especially if you're like me, I have 1440p monitors, so running at 1080p, it does make it like 1080p games. Does look a little bit blurry on 1440p and higher screens. That's effectively stretch the pixels out, doesn't it? So, Lightning Returns though, great port, brilliant port. When you get to 13.3, like again, I was testing all these games before I started this. All you have to do is get your mouse and take it to the top of the screen with the game running. It'll come up with a bar with all the graphics options and everything, and you can just do it all in the game itself, even if the port doesn't show you it in a menu per se. And it works fine, works brilliantly. 60 FPS, bright resolutions, everything. You know, it's the kind of port that we should have had for 13 and 13.2. But for some reason, they just kind of messed up the ports. Which obviously then puts people off playing Lightning Returns and seeing the better port. So yeah, definitely get the fix. All you have to do is type in FF13 fix and you'll find it.
Ross, I see your power has grown, Mr. Villiers. No matter. We will lay down our lives if that is what it takes to stop you.
Oh, we're on the same side here. We came back to stop all of this.
Nevertheless, you are the sea. We can trust the pawns no more than the foul sea who moved them. Humanity's fate rests in its own hands.
Right, well we don't know if what his weaknesses is.
Thank you.
Yeah, definitely check it out. I come across it on a YouTube video at first. That's assuming everything. No point in there's literally no point in getting Saboteur out. So I guess Vanille's just going to have to be a Ravager and a Medic. I'm just going to keep Saz upgrading like our party. Hopefully he doesn't have anything that gets rid of Boss. Yeah, I definitely 100%, because I've had the issue for years, and it even shows up on the image, like shows up even on the starter cutscene before the main menu, where if you don't have a controller running, it'll just like go freeze, like have this micro stuttering almost, and it's because it's constantly searching controllers every second or two. That's why. So when you have a controller plugged in, it cuts all that out because it knows there's one there. But even beyond that, you still don't get 60 FPS. You still don't get beyond 1080p without the fix, and it cuts out lag and frame drops during cutscenes. So this is why it probably looks a lot better on the stream than you might be used to on consoles. Effectively, I'm playing it at 1440p, and I guess the game's limited to 60, but my monitor can do 140, well 165 technically if it's overclocked. And then it's been scaled down to 1920 by 1080 for the stream, as with all of my games. So all games on my stream will look a lot better, or a little bit better, or a little bit crisper compared to what they would normally be. That's just because of effectively super sampling. But then I guess it's balanced out by Twitch's own bitrate limits. I wonder how much, if we can smite him. Right, we have to time this right, so cancel now. There we go. There's the smite. Limited deactivated. Right, let's just get heals on just in case to do something crazy. We should be able to out heal him, just because of all the extra we've been doing. We'll just keep Medic on just for a while. I guess we could use Saboteur to get rid of the haste, maybe? Yeah, let's give it a try. Do you want to do anything, Vanille? No. Okay. Off we go. I don't know whether I should develop Lightning's Sentinel role or just save up CP. I'll probably just save up CP because Fang is already maxed out as a Sentinel, and if she does go on our team, we don't need two Sentinels.
Thank you.
There we go. We're back. We should have this done soon. Yeah, when you download the Final Fantasy 13 fix, the folders you download will have 13 and 13.2 separate. It's either they're separate or it's the same. But the files are exactly the same effectively. You just copy it on both ports to the same. Do just a different folder in each game. Yeah. Fine, bottom. Yeah. Yeah. Aww. Like just holding you.
That's all she
Yeah.
can take. Fall back.
I don't understand. We want the same thing. Why can't we just work together?
These people are so blinded by fear, they can't even imagine it. Are we too late?
Not yet. And we can't give up. No one else knows the truth. Am I right?
Only we know about the plan to destroy Cocoon.
And which Falsi's behind it. Bartandalus.
Got a tail in the mouth.
Oh yeah, that happens.
Payback.
That's what I'm talking about. Once everything's finally out in the open, people are gonna have to wake up
Okay.
from this nightmare.
That's my
Let's show how
knee.
human we still are.
Okay.
Very loving. I think she's getting used to it. Yeah. Just lets it happen now, rather than start. Yeah, it's got a cool cat, emote.
This isn't gonna be the end of it.
Cat with sunglasses. I think C8 likes cats.
No more running.
I don't like, not that kind
To
of.
help save Cocoon.
Hi, Luna. Come see me. Girl. Oh, it's got a noise gate on it, so I won't.
When you try to stream like, can't eat.
All I can hear is just a rumble. Just like. Oops. Well, you pampered girl. Pampered.
Right okay.
Yeah, I think maybe I'm keeping an eye on time, so I think like I say, I told Mum that. I told Mum originally that it'd be like 11:30. I'll grab her. Yeah. There she's up, so. Wait, you actually have to fight one of these normally? Oh, he's being cradled like a baby. Oh, I'm actually surprised you have to fight one of these things. Grand Pulse at first kicks my ass. Kick my ass all the time. Yes, it used to kiss my ass. No. I'm really surprised that they actually made you fight one of these. I think if I didn't do any side missions, this would have been a struggle. I think I still need protection. And without, like, if I just, yeah, if a 4k health, this would have been so hard to win. Unless they, I don't know, maybe they made a weaker version of it, but I don't think they have. There's the Quake. I'll just use Renewal Spirit.
Let's go.
I think with this one, I used to just put on what's it got to heat? Oh no, where's my? Oh, I don't have it, do I?
Thanks.
Oh no, I haven't got it. Hero's Charge. Definitely one of my more favourite paradigms. Especially in situations like this where you're just getting constantly attacked, but you want to keep fighting. Oh god, no. That's where you use the chance to get healed on, get hit buffed up again.
Don't give up.
Here we go.
Double Cura. Yeah, it's tanky, but
New strategy.
if I had Hero's Charge up, this would actually be quite easy. So if we do, we just have to try Disaster it to stagger, which isn't hard to do. And then you just have Hero's Charge just to keep buffing with haste and protection while getting healed, and then just Lightning just keeps attacking it, and then eventually you just win. The Quakes that get you, so as long as Lightning's in the air. Well, I don't know if it actually affects people in the air. But I guess if you had Commandos, that would be the best way to avoid getting hit by that.
You asked for it.
You have 2 Commandos that keep jumping up to help avoid the stamps and the Quakes. Then you just need a healer or a buffer that doesn't die to all the stamping. You need to put Hero's Charge on, that's for sure.
Easy now. Let's go.
Yeah, they're tanky, but we can beat them now on Grand Pools. So all the items they protect on Grand Pools we can get a hold of. We have a system to beat them. Just didn't have to do it very well. Right, we want Hero's Charge. There we go. Okay, well, Essence is nice, but if we've got haste, we shouldn't need Lightning as a second medic too often. Let's get ready to blitz.
In the military's eyes, we're just more monsters from the terrifying armies of Pulse.
When we get Fang, there's gonna be double blitzing. That's when we're gonna start kicking ass and taking names. Well, speaking of Fang, we just got a weapon for her. Punisher. Said to have been constructed for an executioner, this weapon invigorates the wielder whenever an enemy spirit is broken. Dagger gives you TP charge and a physical wall. Yeah, okay, that's pretty useful, I guess. Hey guys. See, if it was against a single opponent, we'd usually have Bully, assuming that they're susceptible to some kind of debuffs. So for like, for example, the oh, what's it called? Juggernaut. Because they're especially susceptible, and they use Steam Clean. You just use it as a chance to, as soon as you debuff them, they'll use Steam Clean. So effectively, it stuns them for a while, so you can push their excuse me, you can push their stagger up. So having a synergist and a saboteur at the same time, so you can get haste and protection from fire and all the rest of it while they're trying to do Steam Clean. So useful to help keep on top. Actually, I don't know about this guy. Doesn't, yeah. So for example, this guy. I don't have a commando to go with this, but it'll do. Provoke keeps the percentage going just for a short while. Yeah, normally I have a commando with this, so premeditation is... So we've got all that going now, and we can just do this. Okay. That's fine. Alright, I'll get to the next save point and then we'll have a quick 5-10 minute break.
Keep the enemy off balance.
To the table. Keep forgetting that like it's there. Ah, it's probably done 40 minutes. Do you want to put it on for another 40? You just twist it and twist it back and then press start. Yeah, I need to help her out with that phone call in a bit, so once we get to another save point, we'll take a 5-minute break. However long it takes. Take too long. Ooh, there's some big boys. Gonna take the chance to change station. Yeah, screw it. Go after the Humbarber. Ooh, free. Okay, yeah. Soldiers better not attack us. They are, aren't they? What's that? This actually might be a problem then. Might need. Maybe I'll. We might have to leave the Humbarber alone. Just to just so it doesn't. Because I think they only start doing Sunder after we're at low health. That's the Sunder we have to worry about. Right. Hero charge. We should be okay. Silence is dead. Sentinel. Been nice. Do I Odin? Looking like it. See? Oh yeah. But we're definitely something. We could use this renew, but we're just gonna play it safe. Definitely playing it safe. See, Odin is effectively just like renew, except you get extra damage for one extra TP. Really good against mobs. And all your buffs carry over. So because lightning has haste and ice resistance, etc., it all carries over. Tell you what, let's just push the percentage up. Let Odin do the damage. The good thing about Odin, I think all the arguments with it is the fact that you're your guy as long as you don't die too quick. Almost there.
We do this together.
Go. I was gonna say robots transform, but it's Autobots transform.
Let's ride.
Right, let's go. We might hit a stagger. Even if we don't though, the main thing is just to resurrect him, just to be safe. I don't want to use Phoenix Downs if I can help it. DP is effectively limited per fight, whereas Phoenix Downs we can use for as many as we have.
The storm is here. Until next time.
We'll keep Medic out just in case he sunders us like crazy. Like that. Like the Sunder, the closer they are, the more it damages. Yeah, if we just keep Saz on buff, kneel on protection, or our health, we should be fine.
Thanks.
Now we've all got fire damage, we should be able to just keep stunning him. Theory anyway. Oh boy, that's bad. 27 health. Stunning. Just keep stunning, just keep stunning.
Thank you.
We shouldn't need any more buffs, but protection might be nice. Or even shells if these are ogres. Don't want to get stunned out of nowhere and die. There we go. That was actually a tough fight, not gonna lie. I mean, we are starting to gather up Age Souls and Flood Souls. But I won't use them unless we absolutely have to. Like, I think to use those we have to die first. And go, well, was it just bad or... Right, preemptive strike, let's go for the behemoth. Don't let him transform, don't let him transform. Okay, don't transform. Oh, let's keep the percentage high, don't just get him in the air, it'll be fine. Yeah. Okay, never mind. There we go. We should be fine now. Those 3 soldiers should be. Especially with 999. That's not. I deal with the fire magic. The fact that fire magic just explodes and. Yeah, you just see bodies flying everywhere. It's so satisfying. A decent amount of CP, 124k so far. Preemptive strike again, wow. Yeah, I'm such a big group as well, I was quite surprised. I was sure they were gonna see us. Unless they're oh yeah, they'll be fighting each other. Dork. One just texted me just to remind me, I was like, yeah, I know. How's your coffee, C8? Have you drank it yet? They're waking you up. Hey, Flow Boys. Come at me. Oh, dodges for days, dodges for days. Pretty sure these guys aren't a threat. Yeah, Ruin just ruins them. Got absolutely destroyed.
That's how it's done.
So you're a big boy. Maybe we just stick to Hero's Charge for a while. Keep our health high. Go for the percentage after we have protection. Give haste, give heals, all that good stuff. I mean, we could, honestly, you could just stick to this, or just stick to Commando and 2 medics, and eventually you should win, because as long as you can it's like any RPG fight, as long as you can out-heal while still damage, as long as you can deal more damage than they can, and as long as you can heal more than they can damage, you will win eventually, because of time. Time, and if there's any kind of limiting factors, like, so you only use so many things.
Thanks.
And once we're fully protected, we'll go ham on it. Everyone getting ice weapons also helps. We're just gonna melt the thing. Probably just go melting after the next quake, so we know that's not coming again.
Thanks.
Oh, you know what? Screw it. Try disaster. I hate Bay. Bay into a quake can be quite terrifying. Alright, let's just play safety, let's get a bit healed off. before we get into stagger. You don't want to quick to slow us down at this point.
Thank you. Keep a cool head.
And now it's just gonna melt.
That's how it's done.
I want that item. That item. We don't want to miss any items, especially on like set pieces, places like this. Going good? Second cup. Sometimes a second cup is needed. This morning I woke up really early. I've only had a couple hours sleep, and I pretty much fell asleep on the chair. Well, not this chair, but on the sofa. This happens sometimes. You just can't help it, especially me. What is it you're playing? Is it the same thing you were playing the other day? I forget the name now. The economy one. The economy one? I forget.
Thanks.
I need coffee. Or Pepsi though, so you know, look, it's still got caffeine. Caffeine and sugars. Okay, so that just all leads there. That's item. Perfect conductors. Any items around this area? Yep. Need to get all the items. $15,000 gil. Yes, please. Now, is there any point in attacking this thing? But for the sake of 4k, 1.5k. I mean, do you think we should attack it? How much CP do we have? Ah, yeah, stuck to Entropia. League is good. I've only ever played a couple of matches with League. I'm so lost by it. I know people who play it, and obviously I'm crap at it because I know it takes thousands of hours to get even slightly decent at the game, and I just don't have that time. Yeah, someone right there, someone who's really into it, and tells me that even people who've been playing for ages, sometimes like the pros won't even know the difference between a complete beginner and someone who's say like on gold or whatever it was. Yeah, exactly. Some people play for years and years and still don't get much better for it. And it's not even necessarily their fault. It's a lot of it's just simply the game's that in depth. So it's just something. It's not something I'm gonna invest my time in. And I generally prefer things like card games anyway. That requires more pre-planning, predictions, you know. Yeah, all those champions to learn. I don't know how, you know, obviously the pros get paid absolute tons. Just for, you know, just imagine their depth and knowledge of the game, and they have to have really good reaction time, just like any pro gamer. So it's no wonder there's massive demand, massive paychecks, massive barrier to entry. So you've enjoyed Magic and Hearthstone. I played both of those. I used to play Magic a lot at uni. Played a ton of that, and then maybe I should have stuck to Relentless. See? Then I had to sell my collection because me and my ex-missus split up and I needed money basically. So I did that, and then when I was about to get back into the game, I thought it'll be a good time to pick it up. And just as I was going to, the Final Fantasy trading card game was coming out, and liking Final Fantasy anyway, I figured, well, I'm not back into Magic yet, might as well, you know, take the opportunity to see what this is all about. It was just about to come out, the set. Played it on day one pretty much, and never looked back. It plays similar in many ways to Magic in a more restricted way. Like you're not reliant on lands, and the amount of ridiculous, crazy interactions is more limited. But the gameplay and flow and the stacking system and all that is all similar. So it's like a more bite-sized version of it, I guess. But I only used to play standard anyway, so EDH is fun, but yeah, it just gets ridiculous sometimes, which is hilarious. Hearthstone is one of those where I enjoyed, but the economy is just not rewarding enough for me.
That's how it's done.
Look, you done a thing. Have you already uploaded it? I don't know if you can edit drafts on TikTok. Oh, I thought you could, because that's why it's a draft, right? But... oh, that sucks then.
Oh, wait.
I was gonna say, like, what kind of draft? It's not really a draft, then, it's just wait to publish, isn't it? Oh, we need to get back to decimation. Should be able to be fine.
Thanks.
God, it's so annoying. Alright, let's get to this guy then. Really? Yeah, I got to. Guess we're gonna play musical chairs with the guards. Alright, we're just gonna stick to you then. You have to break eventually. Yeah, Hearthstone I really enjoyed when it came out and it had cool animation. I did enjoy it. Like quite a lot actually when it first came out. My only real problems with it was the economy. That, you know, you needed 3 matches to do 10 coins. And you needed so much to do the arena. And the arena was the bit I enjoyed the most. And I wasn't going to spend real money on it. So I wasn't that invested, you know. So again, around the same time I just started to play Final Fantasy. So I was like, well, what do I put my money in? Yeah, what do I try and get good at? And so I wanted to play at least one card game. Or card-like game competitively. And then I chose Final Fantasy. And in one way, in fact, I'll show you. In one way, it's pulled off because, a quick moment. Because in 2019, which is the last UK national we had for a competitive tournament, I came second out of all, and this is the trophy, as well as you get all sorts of other good goodies with it. Although this trophy looks rubbish compared to many others, but there's like an ingrained bit here with design of Yuna and Len, and it's pretty happy with that. But at that particular, that was like the biggest national as well. It was 138. Yeah, it's cool. Just showing them Final Fantasy. And then you get like the card game itself. Yeah, so you get designs like this for Yuna. Yuna's amazing. So yeah, and
oh, is that mine?
That's the War of Light deck. So yeah, just completely nerding out. Yeah. Never collected the cards personally, but my friends always had 20 pre-decks made. Yeah, that's what I do. I have quite a lot of pre-made decks. And online ones are a lot easier to use as well. That's Varus, which is one of the... well, you know, you played Magic, so you know gold cards. They're like the multi-element, that's pretty much what they are. Or multicolored. That's pretty much the same thing there. and but they have really cool boxes. They're really well made. Yeah, I decided to pour my time into Final Fantasy then, rather than Hearthstone. Plus, because it's a real card game, I can actually go to a locals when the pandemic's over. You know, so it was a good way to get out and socialise. Yeah, if you like Magic and Hearthstone, I recommend it. I played Legends of Runeterra as well when that came out for the first set. Yeah.
You asked for it.
Yeah, that's what they were on about. Oh yeah. Budget together, but don't spend much time in it. Yeah, Runeterra, I play. I didn't have that. I played a little bit of time into it, just enough to do all the daily missions and things like that. I haven't played since before the second set came out. But I had what's it called now? A Tano deck or a Tenno deck, whatever it's called. And you pretty much it's the deck where you put mushrooms in someone else's deck and you multiply them, multiply them, multiply them. And they know because obviously it affects your how people search.
First thing it popped up.
Yeah, I thought I'd jump in on quick.